Wow, very powerful film, and certainly, wow, what a performance by Julieta Messina. And back with the man who selected that movie for us, David Steinberg. Now, David, Fellini being a great director, and we've had Howard Hawks tonight, Sam Wood directing. When did you kind of decide to move more from performing into directing?
Well, I was doing stand-up a lot.
Right.
And I was on the road a lot. And you know, it's so interesting, Robert. I had shows. I had a summer replacement for Carol Burnett and all that. And I was so naive about show business, I never really noticed what the director was doing. And I had a legendary director who I thought was a nice guy, but I didn't even pick his brain. It was Bill Hoban, who had directed the Red Skelton Show and all these, Jack Benny, all these classic shows. But as I started to learn about what it was that technically puts a show together, I got interested in it. And my interest was not in getting into film as much as it was to television. And sitcoms at the time were disregarded. It was the last refuge for directors who don't do well in film.
Right.
That was the attitude about it. But I loved the situation comedy form, and I thought, you know, I'm going to do it. And I was one of the youngest directors there because all these guys were the old timers who were still doing it. And the first show I started to direct was Golden Girls. Mm-hmm. And it was an education the likes of which you can't get anywhere with that particular incredible group of women, from Betty White, Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur, I mean, just all of them, spectacular. And I just fell in love with the form. And the form of the sitcom that I fell in love with is a hybrid. It's half film and half theater.
Right.
And if you err on one side or the other, you're going to make a mistake.
When did you know you really had a flair for that?
When B. Arthur finally took a note from me after 12 shows, I thought, okay, I'm doing something well.
And you've done it so well, so long now.
Yeah, I enjoy it tremendously.
Yes.
And then Curb Your Enthusiasm, we used Second City stuff, which I come from, improvisation for the first time really in a television show. So you get to use all your skills, but I love the community of directing. You have a little group of people that you get to know real well, and it's...
well, you're so well respected in it, too.
Thank you.
As I say, you're kind of the king of all of that.
Thank you.
And everybody kind of salams in front of you, as we do. Thank you.
Thank you
for your choices tonight. Thanks for being here.
Pleasure to be with you, Robert. And I watch you incessantly, as you can tell.
Thank you. That's a great compliment. Well, don't go away, because the movies never stop here on TCM. They are shown uncut. They are commercial-free. They are simply the best. So please stay with us.
Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, Federico Fellini lends a humanistic touch to La Strada. Then Richard Dix meets racial intolerance in The Vanishing American, and Dix tries to write a novel in 7 Keys to Baldpate.
Hi, this is the TCM Classic Movie News Report for October. Your update on today's world of entertainment for the classic movie.